Hornaday may only be 12, but he's got his sights set on big things.
The Woodstock boys trying to rally kids all over the country to make a difference. The Fox Medical Team's Beth Galvin is here with more.
And Doug and Deidre, Aidan has created an organization called Aidan Cares, and he wants to prove to kids and grown-ups everywhere that everybody has something that they can use to help other people. And he found his something when he picked up his big brother's harmonica. Aidan Hornaday plays like an old soul trapped in a 12-year-old's body, and it's been like this since he found his brother's harmonica 4 years ago.
I see this dusty old thing on the shelf. I go, all right, so I'll take your harmonica.
He wasn't even sure how to play it.
I thought there was a button on it, so there I am looking for it. They told me I had to blow on it.
But the next night, bored and waiting for his mom here at CNS Seafood and Oyster Bar in Vinings, Aidan took off his cap and started playing.
And was blowing harmonica, one note, and then looking at it, and then blowing another. And then out of nowhere, I got $80. And I thought, wow, 80 bucks for taking my hat off.
A 7-year-old philanthropist was born.
That night, I came home and I said, you know what, I'm going to donate this $80 to African orphans to help fight intestinal parasites.
And soon people were asking Aidan to play at their events and inviting him to speak to them. And the more he played, the more donations rolled in. In 4 years, he says he's raised just over $60,000.
It's one of the greatest rewarding things ever, and you get more from it when you help. Blessings just come, and it's amazing. 3, 4, 5,
In June, Aidan met Braden Martin, who is equally crazy about music. After reading about him on Facebook, Aidan went to Children's Healthcare of Atlanta to meet Braden.
And Braden is actually one of the most touching people I've ever met. He's a 6-year-old boy.
Braden is battling brain cancer for the 2nd time, and right now, an experimental treatment seems to be holding it at bay. But he spends most of his life here in this wheelchair.
It's 24-hour care. You know, he takes about 13 medications a day. He's on 3 different chemos.
And as Aidan and Braden talked and played music, he learned that Braden's mom, Miranda, single with 2 kids, had no transportation.
I had to borrow a car every time we went to clinic. I haven't been able to get him to therapy.
So Aidan got to work. He convinced the owner of the Carl Black dealership in Kennesaw to donate a brand new SUV to the family.
It was like a weight was lifted off my shoulders. Like I could breathe again. Aidan's going to be, he's already an amazing person, but I can't imagine what he's going to do for the rest of his life.
Right now, Aidan just wants to turn his music into a movement to convince kids to grow up giving back.
And it can be anything, whatever, it can be earth, animals, or people, no matter what it is, to just find a need and help it.
Kind of a sage little guy. And now that Braden's mother has a vehicle, Aidan Cares is helping to raise money for her car insurance and her gas. And you can read more about Aidan Hornaday and Aidan Cares. We'll have a link on myfoxatlanta.com, and just look at the health bar at the top right of your screen. Deidre and Doug, it kind of, you know, if you think a kid who's 7 and 8 years old can start doing this, certainly we can do something too.
Wise beyond his years already.
Yeah. What an inspiration to us all. All right, thank you, Beth.